Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of our CapeSpace Connection series. I'm your host, Haley Cote, Community Manager of CapeSpace Mashpee, and today I am so psyched to be talking to our guest. She is the new Executive Director of the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce, which is CapeSpace is the home of the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce. So excited to chat with her. She has had such a wealth of experience in her career. She is quite the impressive lady. She in the past has worked with the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce as their VP of Member Services. She was once the Deputy Chief of Staff for the Mass Department of Transportation's Highway Division. And she was even once a senior policy advisor for former NYC Mayor Michael Bloomberg. So, again, very impressive. She's an awesome woman. And without further ado, please welcome Julie Quintero-Schulz. Julie, hello. How are you?
Hi, Haley. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks so much for joining. You ready to dive on in here to some questions?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
So to start off, Julie, what drew you to the Mashpee Chamber?
Well, the worldwide search came up with me already here on Cape Cod. It's amazing. I've been a board member here for 3 years at the Mashpee Chamber, and I've sat on various boards and committees, but I've really, really enjoyed the people on the board. So much that I would have continued that, but ultimately it just came down to the right fit at the right time. And it was actually Robin, your boss from CapeSpace and owner of CapeSpace, who said, "Why don't you do it?" And I said, well, I guess I could do it. And the timing was just that it was the right time. And I'm excited to, make some strategic changes here, make the business community stronger and better here in Mashpee. It's already great, but I think that we can do some things to elevate its presence. And I'm really excited to start things here.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know Mashpee is really on the rise. So
it is. You have Mashpee Commons here, which is such a great partner of the Mashpee Chamber and CapeSpace and all the businesses here. But then, you have a lot of businesses on the outskirts of Mashpee Commons as well. And just getting to know them and bringing them into the fold more so, I think will be really strategic for us. And I'm really excited to meet everybody here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Julie, I was just hyping you up there in my intro. So in thinking of your past career experiences, how do you think that will all influence you going into this role with the chamber? I know you've been here with us a little over a month, but
right.
Yeah, how would you say that'll influence you kind of going forward in the role?
I have had a couple of years of experience, mostly all good. I've had some challenges, but those challenges have brought opportunity. And I'm really thankful and very appreciative of my career, all the mentorship that I've received throughout all of it, all the way back to my absolute first job in New York City. I have, a great mentor in Dave Liston, who I'm still great friends with. At the mayor's office, I had so many great mentors there as well. And then bringing it to Massachusetts, some great mentors here that have really taught me about leadership, its importance, and also, why I want to be in this position now. And it's to make change, to make positive change, and to make a positive difference for the people here. I think that I've excelled in project management. I've excelled in getting things done. I've been able to cut through red tape in government. And all of that has allowed me to, be here today.
That's wonderful. God, everybody I talk to almost always talks about the value of mentors. It's incredible how you get to the point you're at. It's always somebody guiding you along the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And truthfully, I hope to be that type of mentor to somebody one day as well, because, the more years you are in some type of career, you gain wisdom and you realize what not to do, and then what to do. And more importantly, how to treat people who are coming behind you in different ways. And I'm very thankful to have watched great leaders like Wendy Northcross, who's a former boss of mine here on Cape Cod, and see how she was able to really maneuver topics and various discussion on Cape Cod. And it was through her leadership style. And I want to be like that and do things like that as well.
That's incredible. Yeah, an incredible example.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So psyched to see what you do at the chamber. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's fun already, and we have the most amazing board. And because of that, that really is the only reason why I'm here, because a good board can really help the executive director move mountains. And we have a killer board. I love everybody on it. I think every single person lends something really beneficial to the board and to the overall chamber. And we're going to do great things.
Yes, that's wonderful. So like I mentioned, you've been with the chamber now a little over a month. So you've been at CapeSpace now with us a little over a month. How have you been enjoying your time at CapeSpace? How has it kind of helped you and the chamber?
Yeah, so CapeSpace, if people are not aware of what it is, it's a co-working space, and it's amazing. I have my own little office here, and I can get so much done in a very short amount of time. But it's still amongst people, and I love being able to say hello, but also have my separate office where I can get that done. So often I feel like in an actual workspace, I'm making chit chat with people just for the sake of making chit chat. And here I can do that, but get right back to work and not be interrupted. So I feel like my day is consistent. I can get everything done that I need to get done within that time frame. And then, of course, it being right here in Mashpee Commons, I mean, geez, can't get too much better of a place to step out and take a little walk. I mean, this is perfect. The perfect, quote, city life within a very suburban area. And I love that about this place. So the people here are great. The office space is great. And I love my free cup of coffee.
Yes. Unlimited free coffee. Yeah.
Love it.
So if any of you are interested in anything we have to offer and want to join our community, I'd encourage you to visit capespace.com.
Absolutely. Okay. It's a great spot.
Thanks, Julie. Okay, so now on to some little rapid fire Q&A. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll have some fun here. So what is your favorite hobby?
So I do have 2 kids. I can't say that I have my own favorite hobby, but if we could call anything a hobby, it's, being the mom-mobile driver to various sports and encouraging them and getting behind anything and everything that they're doing. And that is where I spend any time I would be doing a hobby, is with them and for them. And that's as good as I can give you.
But hey, it's rewarding.
It's very rewarding, very time consuming, very rewarding.
Yes. What would you say is your guilty pleasure?
Eating ice cream in bed when I'm really tired.
Okay, I relate.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Vanilla, preferably with like some type of chocolate and some type of nuts within.
Thank you. You're a fellow vanilla lover. Okay, I don't meet many. Thank you.
Love it. Yeah. That's the guilty pleasure. Sadly, but true.
Where's your favorite place on Cape Cod?
If it's, can I just say the beaches in general? I don't have a problem having an amazing time at any beach here on Cape Cod. And that's the honest truth.
Yeah. I mean, that's solid.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love the beaches?
I know.
I know. Excited for summer. Oh my gosh. It's right around
the corner. The vitamin D that we'll get this summer is so much needed after a crazy couple of years, right?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Ugh, much needed indeed.
Yes.
And lastly here, Julie, so what advice would you give your younger self who is just starting out in your career?
I would say a couple things. Number 1, listen more, talk less. I would also say be very detail oriented. I would also say be respectful of others, and champion others and their ability to work. I think it's really important just to be kind in the workplace, to always look at people with good intentions, and when you do that kind of thing, your life is going to be made a lot easier. And even if people aren't reciprocating that, that you've done everything that you could do to be your best self. And I believe that ultimately that will help any of us in the long end.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely needed to hear that. That was a good one, Julie. Yeah.
Thanks. Listen, I've worked for about 20 years and I do wish that I could have listened more. Mm-hmm. And I've always tried to be my best self, but that's a struggle for everybody every single day.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's it.
Well, Julie, before I let you go here, I know the Chamber's got a big event coming up in a a weeks.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little?
Yes, I'm going to actually plug 2. So we do have our annual meeting that is on May 18th at 5:30. We'd love to see the entire Mashpee community and even Upper Cape at our event. It's a time to finally get back together. We haven't had this event in 2 years. And that will be really excited just to, for me, if I don't know somebody, I'd love for you to walk up and say hello, and I'll do the same. And then secondly, we are honoring our Citizen of the Year and unsung heroes, people who really have done a lot the past 2 years, and they haven't received the recognition that they deserve. And so I'm excited to pump them up within the Mashpee community. And then secondly, we have our annual golf tournament on June 27th, and that material will be going out most likely next week or the following. And we'd love to see you participate in something fun while giving back to your community and the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all awesome stuff. Yeah. Looking forward to it all.
Me too, Haley. And you're a big part of it also.
Well, thank you. Yes, I try to help however I can.
You're amazing.
Thank you. Well, and thank you all so much for watching. Julie, this has been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you around the office soon.
Yes, definitely. Thanks, Haley, for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.